Okay guys, close your eyes if you will, but you don't have to, because I'm going to ask for you to imagine a scenario. Imagine it's spring break or summer again. Well, it's almost summer, so imagine it's summer. And you're out in the ocean and you're on a boat, and it's a nice hot summer day, so you are going to take a plunge into the water. But before that, imagine that your arms don't reach to the top of your head. So you got short, stubby little arms. And now you take a plunge into the water, and you're swimming happily with your short, stubby little arms. And all of a sudden you get caught on this net-like thing. And you're struggling to get free because your arms don't reach to the top of your head, so you can't simply remove it. And time's running out and you're panicking because you need to come up and breathe that precious oxygen. Well, you die. No, just kidding. But it was a close encounter to death. You almost died, and luckily you got free. Now this scenario that I just described is what happens to sea turtles and other aquatic animals every day, and not all are as fortunate as you were in this scenario to have freed yourself. Why is this relevant, you ask? I'm talking about sea turtles. Who cares about sea turtles, right? Well, no, animals are actually really relevant. How many of you here enjoy the presence of animals? It's safe to say that most do, right? So if we continue to pollute and litter their environment and things like that, we're not going to have the presence of animals to enjoy. We won't have any if we keep killing them off. Real quick, can you tell me the time? I think?
Yeah, you want there, yeah.
And then, sorry. And so I've done extensive research on the subject, so it's good. I can talk about this. I'm credible for it. So thousands of whales, seals, birds, and turtles are dying every year. Thousands from plastic litter. And that's just from plastic litter. That's not counting all the other types of litter that there are and stuff like that. So I propose that we become aware of our actions and the consequences that follow, and properly dispose of trash and plastic the way it should probably be disposed of, or at least not drop it onto the beaches. Okay, so let's look at the problem. The problem, as I already stated, is that sea turtles and other aquatic animals are dying because of the litter that we as humans are introducing into their environment. There was a study conducted by authors of a study. They were published in the Marine Pollution Bulletin back in 2002. They performed a study and they performed autopsies on loggerhead sea turtles. What they found in their gastrointestinal tracts was that there was several types of debris, and they found these in 80% of the sea turtles, and 75% of those findings were plastic. So plastic is the main contributor of ingestion of litter in animals. So, okay, so even if these animals became smarter and more aware and were able to differentiate between plastic and jellyfish, because that's what happens. They consume the plastic because they think that it's jellyfish, like they think it's prey, because like you can see how plastic can look like transparent, just like jellyfish. But even if they were able to do that, according to these other guys who published an article in the Marine Pollution Bulletin, they still ingest the plastic because when they're eating prey, like the other animals, it's inside of them. So they'll eat the prey and they'll digest it, but it won't digest the plastic that's inside both of them. So yes, that is our problem. Let's look at a possible solution to this problem. And that first solution is so ridiculously simple. Just do not litter. Like, it's that simple. There are many things, well, no, it's just don't litter. I have a statistic, and it's by statisticsbrain.com. It's a statistics website, as you can tell by the name. And it said that 70 to 75% of people admitted to littering in the past 5 years, and that's pretty bad. But here's the shocking statistic that I found. It's 9 billion tons. 9 billion tons. That's a ridiculous amount of litter is dumped into the ocean every single year. 9 billion tons per year, and that's pretty crazy. So yeah, we've looked at that one solution, which is basically don't litter. Let's look at this other solution, and it's pretty simple. It's sort of like the first one. Participate in beach cleanup events. There's one that I actually participated in a couple of years ago. It's called Adopt a Beach, and it's only in Texas, but it's really cool. You basically spend all day at the beach, or most of the day. You can leave whenever you want, but you participate. You clean up the trash that's on there, and the thing is, and here's a statistic from their website. It's that I'm trying to remember this one. I remember 440,000 volunteers since 1968 is what they've had, and they've helped pick up more than, I think it was 4 tons of trash. Oh, no. It was 4,000 tons. No, I think it was 440,000. No, it was 4,000 tons. Sorry, guys. Okay, so yeah, they've done that, and that's quite a feat. So yeah, and even if the thought of even if the thought of picking up trash saving animals' lives isn't good enough for you to make you want to go participate in these events, just think of it as like a good time with your friends and family, a good way to bond, and a good way to spend a Saturday or Sunday that you would probably otherwise been like playing video games or something. So, to recap our problem, sea turtles are dying. Not just sea turtles, all animals, most animals are dying because of the litter that we're introducing to their environment. And to combat this problem, we should become aware of our actions and think of the consequences that ensue. Properly dispose of trash and engage in activities such as beach cleanups. How would you like it if you were constantly getting trapped in a net and you couldn't get out? How would you like it if other creatures or animals came into your home, your natural environment, and put their trash into there until you eventually died from it? I propose that we become aware of this, and that yeah, guys, next time you're at the beach, just properly dispose of your trash and let your friends know. Spread the words of what happens when you litter. Thank you.
7:31.